Hello. Good evening. Ye trucks. A happy man to be first. First message in the chat. Well done, Sam. We've got one thigh done. So today, well, this evening, we're going to make a start on number 2. It's so weird, like air keeps flying out the gap in my teeth. Now I've had one taken out. Horrible. Blech. Right. But yeah, there he is. Pretty happy with that. I'll put it this way and then you can see as I turn it around. It's gone quite well. It's gone quite well. All the way around. Halo reach, baby. And there we go. That's it. Pop him up there for now. And we'll get on. How are you doing, you jogs? How's it going, mate? Found the tape. Found it. I found the tape. All is right with the world. I found the tape. I'm just going to put it there. There you go. We'll just sit like this and admire the tape for a while. That's right. Have I lost everyone? What's going on? Is it like... I wonder if it's gone off. Has it gone off? No, it's on there. All right. So... Right, okay. That's weird. It's on, it's live, but I got your message, Heatrox, and it's saying there's no one there. I think it's only just said that there's a viewer because I just looked at my own stream for a minute there, and that's weird. Okay. Well, enough of that tape bollocks. I'm gonna get rid of all this random crap down here. And we're going to attempt to do the base at least, and then we're going to try and do more. Now, this time I'm not as afraid of letting this be the split, because I hate that was the split. And I'm wondering if I've got enough room to put that on here. Let's have a look. Damn it. Got a few sections of it that are all over. Not quite, none of them are quite big enough though. What a nightmare. That means I'm going to have to cut a piece of foam to do it, so I might as well cut one big enough to put it all on. Which I didn't want to do because it's like a waste, but it's sort of not all really. I've got that one drawn out from earlier on. That's the last part to go on. And it was one big long piece and I had to cut that foam for it. I've got loads of little bits here. That's annoying, but it's okay. We'll survive, won't we? We'll get through it. Right. I think we might have to That's not going to be big enough on the bottom there. Look, that's literally just from there to there. So that's not going to be long enough at all. So we may have to cut around, removing the blacken. Get all the way around. See if that's long enough. It should be deep enough. It's not quite long enough yet. Yeah, we'll have to get the whole thing. God. Yeah, we're going to have to tear off the sharp bit, go right round. Oh God. Right, there we go. It's a long un. It's a long un. Is this the right way around? No, we want it the other way, don't we? Yes, definitely we want it. Because this is the flip side. So everything has to be backwards. So, get you lined up. And then we'll try and make sure you line up as well. I can bring that one in. Because it won't matter that much as long as this part's solid there, and then we can sort of do it like that and then straighten it up. Right, it's close enough, and I think we'll get away with it. I'm just going to start over here. Oop. Are we relishing the silence? Oh God, right. I'm going to use my knee to try and stabilise this bottom part because I'm running out of room. Oh, cramp. Cramp in my hip. Oh, that's my human hip as well. So that has nerves in it. Right. Okay, I think we haven't gone along here yet, have we? Not quite. Not quite. Okay. There we are. Whoop. There we go. Now I'm going to do something a little bit sneaky, because all of this is fitting fine, as you can see, except for this little flappy bit on the end here, which is hanging off, and you can't see because my head's in the way. But there's a little bit of foam magic we can do just to get it out of the way, and to make sure it goes where we want it to. We can just sort of move it over a little bit like that, and we'll just line it up with the rest of it, but we're just going to do it in a different position, and it's not going to matter at all because it's so skinny at the bottom and flexible that it will just bend to where we want it to go. So it sort of looks like it's off, but it's not. We can do that, and then I think we need to make it. Oh God! Right, hang on. I think we might need to make this a little wider though. I may have messed that up a bit. Okay, come on, get back on. We're not done. Right, I'll just line this up and then we'll. So that should have gone over there like that. And we sort of need it to be a little bit wider, but I don't think we. No, it's all right actually. Yeah, that'll be fine. Right, there we go. We're on. And we can just pop this over here for now. We might need it for like something. I'm going to be a tiny bit more prudent with the way that I cut this one because of stuff I learned on the way I built the last one. So I'm going to do an ever so slight angle cut on this bit, because there is a strip that goes down that is supposed to be ever so slightly curved in, and then it meets a part that is completely curved out, so it's fine. We'll just get it now at the top. Yes, the top. This all needs angle cutting, doesn't it? Apart from there. No, everywhere. Everywhere needs an angle cut. Yes, it does. Let's double check, shall we? Yeah, because of course it's going to have that on the top, just here. We're going to have this on the top there. So that's all angles and angles and angles all the way down. Yeah. I'm just second guessing myself. So, a nice harsh angle cut there. And same goes for right here. Oh, I am not at the right angle for this. There we go. Right. Whew. Now, this needs to be, yes it does, yeah. This needs to be an angle, which I didn't do before, and I think I had to cut it while it was together because I didn't do it properly. So that's those two are angles. We've got a slight nick to take out there. These are all vertical. Sorry for the silence, I'm just concentrating. Whoa. Finally I arrive home off work. Oh, so did you put your first chat in whilst you were travelling? Whoa. There we go. Oh. There we are. Good to see you, dude. I'll read you. You can see me. I can't see you. That's the thing here, isn't it? That's how this works. Now, I always say I'm ever so slightly more unhinged on the evening streams, and I said this morning, whilst I was finishing the other one off, that I wish I could match the energy of my nighttime streams, and I don't know what it is that's different. You did. Alright. As long as you weren't driving, dude. I don't know what it's like in Puerto Rico, but there's a lot of assholes on the road, and you're gonna be over here, and you've got to be watching those assholes. So, be careful. Oh, right. Nearly. Yeah, I'm all right, dude. Thank you. I had a tooth out yesterday, and so I mean, hence the title of the stream is like building through the pain, because it's like right up here that it's gone, and I've got a great big hole in my teeth, and every now and again I'm talking and I hear it go, like get the gap through. Where's my? Now I've lost my ruler. I found my tape. Look at that. Found the tape. I lost my ruler. Right, let's see if we can find this thing. Oh my god, I'll see if I can show you that. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it's gonna... It's just perched. Right there. No wonder I couldn't see it on the floor. It was just sort of hanging there between a bag and like that on a wire. Like literally just hanging on the corner. Unreal. There we go. Right, now we can cut these parts out. And ta-da! That's the entire bottom out. And we've got a huge pieces of scrap that we can hopefully use on other projects and other, things in general. Put that down there. Right. Okay. As before, it's all angle cuts on this upper part, so concentration. Go. Yep. What am I doing? Why don't like I'm turning my body when I should be turning the foam, really. That's very silly. It's tough stuff to cut sideways, this heavy stuff, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I'd rather it be like this and be solid than be like easy to cut and then just rip. So I'm happy. Happy. And there we have it. Okay, now we need to do all the prep work. Have to get all this. Why is that like that? What? Is it like that? Oh, it is. I think it's. I'm getting like an optical illusion from the pen marks at the bottom there. Sorry. Just having a conversation with myself again. Now, this is yet again one of those cut it out and stick it back in behind, you know, below the surface thingies. Now, I'm going to try and be a little bit more organised this time, so I'm going to put those like that, and we're going to do the middle parts as well, just while we're on. Right. Oh. There we go. So we've done the edges. Now we can just go straight down the middle. On both. Right. I'm going to leave those in though because I don't want them mixing up. We just need to break them out. There we go. Right, first things first. Pretty sure I did them that way around, didn't I? Yep, okay. We'll get things in. Glue along the top part, along the surface edge, right near the top. Because we're going to put them in below the surface. And just like that. And bit of glue. We'll get rid of that in a minute when it solidifies. But then you put it like that and then you have that. You see the light and the shadow hitting it. And that's what we want, isn't it? Already done. Thumbs up emoji. There we go. Text to speech. Speech to text, rather. Right. Same again. About the same depth. We have them both just like that. let's see if it's possible. Put all the glue right near the top, because we're going to go in from the back and squish it forward. So the glue hopefully will push down the rest of it. Sure it was that way around. Fingers crossed. Oh no, 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 don't stick to me. Oh, it stuck to my thumb and pulled out. Oh, quickly get it back in there. And right, there we go. It's about, oh, not quite as far back as the other side, but we'll just push it back a little bit. We'll let that settle. And get this one done as well. Right. Once again, going from the bottom. Try and... Oh no, don't do that. Oh no, that's alright, it's come off. I had glue on my thumb and the glue went on the surface. Ah, evil. There we go. Right. Sorted. I'm glad I said sorted as I dropped all the templates on the floor. Right. I'm not going to need this anymore. I'm being stupid. That can go. Done that one. We need this one next, and that's for later. That one we need as well. That's for later, and that we need as well. That's from a previous build, and those are for later. Oh, and that. Oh my god. Oh, we need both of those. Right. How you doing, Yeechucks? How's the job? You working hard, buddy? Getting shit done. Okay, there's that. This is completely symmetrical, so I'm just going to do it the same way around as before. And I think I should probably leave those little wings on this time. And in fact, I'm going to do that right there. Where's the tape? Oh my god, no sooner have I found it have I lost it again. I put it over here, I went and shot it down somewhere. Yeah, got the tape. Have I lost you, Chucks? Are you there? Are you there, dude? Talk to me, boy. Yeah, I am 100% doing this, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Not that I think you'd want to stop me. Why would you want to stop me? But, right. The point is that when I built the last one, there was sort of a gap there, and also there was like those bits didn't really need to be there, but they did at the same time, so it was like a weird paradox of, you know, weirdness. So this time I have elected to do sort of a mix of two different worlds, and I'm gonna go all the way around the outside and just see how it comes together, and then, and only then, we will we'll then just see if it fits right, and you know, we'll get it in there and all of the above, because I had a right carry on and nightmare trying to fit this into the rest of it before, and I'd rather we found a way to get it closer to what the template wants it to be than... Oh, there's a cut in there. Is that a cut? No, there's like it's a delve. There's just sort of a weird delve there. It's glue. Sorry, there was glue, yeah. I'm here, bro, helping my dog. What does he need help with? Putting a shelf up, or...? I don't know if that's going to translate. That was, you know, the dog needing to do everyday household chores joke. And when I say translate, I don't mean to, like, where you live. I mean just outside of my head. Is it going to work anywhere else? It worked in my head. I thought it was hilarious. Right. Now, we're going to pop this on here. So that's about right, I think. Try and get it more in the middle. And just down a little bit. There. Okay. Nobody breathe. Because if we breathe, we'll move and it'll be in the wrong place. Whew. Right. There we go. Now. There we go. Those are the outside bits, and that one's not quite wide enough. It's gone wrong. There we are. Nope, that's the same. There, that's a little bit more like it. Oh, taking out to walk and everything, yeah. Right, okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. I have absolutely no idea if this is going to work or completely screw up everything. So I suppose we'll find out. I'm having bad flashbacks because Mr. Wizard was in when I was doing this bit, and they were talking about, you know, a game they like, and I was sort of shitting on it, and I felt bad. Sort of. I'm not sure I did. Yeah, I did. I felt bad. It wasn't very nice of me. And I spent this morning's stream ranting about 343. And yes, I still call them that because they are Halo Studios in name only. Wait, I mean, it doesn't mean anything, does it? They haven't done anything yet. So until they prove otherwise, it's 343.2.0 sort of thing. 343 2.0. And, oh, this needs a slice. Yes, there we go. That was what I forgot to do last time, was I forgot to do an angle cut at the top there. Right. So, I think what we need to do right here is I actually need to slice these off because they go behind the they go behind it. So I'm going to draw a line this time. I'm not taking any chances. We're going to do it properly because we need to. Whoop, there we go. There we go. Just like that. And then same on this side. Just like well, that wasn't very good now, was it? Yeah, because they need to glue on behind the line a little bit. This needs to come out, and I'm going to do that same like jagged edge thing that I did before. That's coming out and going behind above the line that's coming out. This is also coming out and going above, and then that's coming out even further. So yeah, we've got quite a bit to do. I'll start at the top. And then that way. Oh. There we go. We'll do this bit first because once it's out, we can still lay it flat because it's coming upwards, not backwards, and the bottom bits are going backwards. So we're best, you know what I mean. It makes sense, doesn't it? Come on. There we go. Right. Oh, really glad it's not a new blade anymore. That was very close. Mein Gott in Himmel. Right, this time we're going to glue all the way around the inside here, right on the edge of the surface, because we're going to pop him in from the top and push him back, and that'll squish all the glue down and hopefully keep us a nice bit at the top there. Right, I think that's about right. How much did I do? Oh, not very much at all. I'll put it down a little bit further then. We're a little bit higher on this side. Oh. Yeah, that's about right, I think. And now we're going to pop these bits out as well. And these go behind, but only slightly. Yeah, about that much. About 4 millimeters. I'm in my phone and I tell my dad to put your channel on the TV. That's really cool of you, mate. But I mean, is your dad even going to want to watch this? Does anybody really want to watch this? I mean, you know. and just fucking hot gluing foam, you know, to someone, to like a randomer, and I have plenty come in and just sort of look for a minute. I see them come in on like the little eyeball meter. People come in and then they watch for a minute and they go, "What the fuck is going on here?" And then they leave. And it's fine. It's not for everyone. It's for those that know. It's you know, if you know type of situation, isn't it? And if I was trying to do something for everyone, I'd be like, I don't know, be Logan Pauling and Mr. Beasting around the place. I wouldn't. I'd rather shake my hands and clap. Okay, we're going to sell this back in just a little bit higher than the thing. I think that's about right. Sort of going backwards a bit, isn't it? We want it forwards. That one has gone backwards a little bit as well, so that'll be fine like that. Yeah. Right, well, we'll get the bottom in first. Oh, the glue stick. We need a glue stick in there. He likes it. He plays Halo with you. Cool. And other games like War of Thunderworld, World of Tanks, and Crossfire CS:GO. He's a real one. Shout out to Yetrox dad. He's a pro gamer. That's awesome. It's still though, I mean, it's like, this isn't really gaming, is it? It's I know we're building an armor that's game adjacent. Like, it's something to do with it, but it's not really the game, is it? So it's like, and he helps me try to make my first cosplay. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, you told me that, didn't you? I forgot about that. And the gamer dad, yeah. I like to think that's what I am. I have young kids, and I play games with my daughter and stuff as well. So you've got to show them the greats. We do movie nights as well to show her all the classics, like Goonies, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, all of that good stuff. And yeah, she's into all that. She says that we've watched like dozens of films now together. And she's still saying that Jurassic Park's the best one she's seen so far. Of like what she calls adult movies, because it's like, live action, not a cartoon, not CG. It's, so she calls them adult movies, which is cute. And yeah, she likes Jurassic Park the best so far because it was scary. But yeah, she loved that. Okay. He plays Gears of War and Gears of War 2, yeah. Now he plays a lot of Microsoft Flight Simulator and 24 and 25, yeah. I had a few goes of that when it came out because I had Game Pass at the time. I did enjoy it, but I kind of like I find myself getting like all nostalgic because a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, blow, yeah. I had like a flight stick because most stuff when I was a kid, I'm 42 now, when I was a kid, had a joystick, not a joypad or a controller. It was like you know, joystick. And there was loads of flight simulators on like IBM and those original PCs before there was Windows and everything. So like flight simulators were really common at the time, and it's like it's a throwback thing that we now have like the simulator games coming out, like lawnmower, flight, train, all the different simulator games. And I found myself playing flight simulator with a controller, and I was like, you know what I mean? I wanted the I wanted the stick back. So I didn't last very long, unfortunately. But yeah, no. Right, what else? What else? What else? Right, okay. I think I'm going to do this thing first. And we're going to do it ever so slightly differently this time, but not by much because it's still got to be symmetrical and everything. So I can't really deviate too much. But the plan is to basically try and have it a little neat around the edges than the last one was, because you know. So I think I'm gonna slice off like so on each end, which is what I tried to do when I was trying to fix it with the rotary tool before. So we have like what looks like a little segment of chocolate. Tried to introduce the VR experiment, but it was too much for him. He got dizzy using my VR headset on Flight Simulator and American Truck. Right? Yeah. Sometimes that's the thing where it's the lenses, you have to adjust them for each person, and that might be something to try, is like try and adjust the lenses so it's a little bit better for his eyesight, because everybody's eyesight is different, you know. Just worth a shot, maybe. I don't know. Right, here we go. I very rarely freehand, but when I do, just trying to be as neat as possible. So I apologize. I'm going to end up like holding my breath and not talking while I'm doing this, because I'm not very good at it. There we go. It's not as straight as I would have liked it to be, but it's there. Like, you know, from a distance, it's going to look fine. And it's a little bit neater than that one, I think. So yeah. So keep concentrating. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So there we go. It's in. It looks good, actually. Yeah, it looks all right. Yeah, it's a lot neater than the other one. A lot neater. Oh, shit. Okay. The burns are real. Mr. Burns. Excellent. There we go. I mean, yeah, thank you and everything, but I mean, it could be better. I'm always trying to improve. So yeah, but that's cool. It's like I say, it's come out a lot neater than the other side, so I'm happy with that. And it'll paint up really nice as well, so I think we'll be good. 2 seconds. Oh no. Right, this bit is difficult. You've got these nice long bits at the front here and the top, and the very top line is a little bit tricky because it's about the width of the blade, just here. So you end up just sort of going literally just straight in like that. Oh, so as you see, look, it's exactly the blade width. But then down here, you've got that little awkward bastard shape. It's just... and then these ones are about the same as well, so we do the same for those little shoulder bits. They look like shoulders, don't they? Right, so that's that. And then the only thing you can do with these bits at the bottom is make as deep incisions as you possibly can without breaking any of the surface. So all I've been able to do is sort of break the surface on that bit, and then you push it out and just bend it back and tear it. And you just sort of have to pray at this point that it works. There we go. And then you should have enough of a clean cut that it'll come out of the surface like that, just far enough that it's neat. Just like that. There you go. Pro tips from a human wreck. And once again, we're going in from the top, so we're going to put the glue on the gap that we've created. Right at the very, very top, almost on the surface, but just over the corner, over the edge. All the way along. We've got some overspill because I am not neat. Right, here we go. Got the top in first, and the sides. Try and get the glue to go up a little bit. That bit's come off, that's good. Push it down a little bit. Check for symmetry. Needs to be down a little bit at the front here, at the top. And there we go. We have liftoff. there it is. So far so good. And that leaves us with the little wing things on the side to cut off, take a tiny little thing out the side of it, and then glue back on again. Because we need it to be ever so slightly angled, and I forgot about that, otherwise I would have, and it needs to be ever so slightly behind it as well, I think. Or am I being stupid? No, it does need to be behind it a little bit, but no, I glued it up against it for that one. So do you know what I'm going to do instead? Is I'm going to do this. And we're going to do it the other way. Where we take a trench out of the back instead. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do exactly what we want it to do, and it might even work a little bit better than the other side. But we only need to take out one side this time because we don't need it to go back too far. I've done the wrong side though, it should be the inside that I do. There we go. Because it's not going to go back that far, I've cut too much out, but we want it to go like that, really. And it's better to do it from like the inside of something like that. I'm not sure why. I don't know what the physics are. I just know that if the aim is to make it go inward, you're better off cutting out the inward part of it. So it goes like that. And it's just that little bit. So I'll do this side first because that's the one we've cut properly. There we go. Yeah, so that's achieving about the same effect as what we got from the other side, only it's a nice clean thing so we don't actually have to cut the thing off. I think either way works. There being a seam on the other one is just the same, really. It's not going to make much difference. And so it's just a preference, really. I just wanted to try it this way and just see if it worked as well. And it seems to. So that's good. Now I've got to glue this in, the other side in, but like hold it at exactly the point that I want it, because it's missing more at the back than this side. So I'm holding it in a little bit further because then it'll pull out naturally anyway, so it's all right. Yeah. So yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, my whole face hurts, like all up the side of my face hurts. I'm gonna have no teeth left at this point. Like I'm just, Ugh. Okay. Right, now, moment of truth. Let's see if it fits in the bottom. Yes, it has. So our dodgy little thing that we did with the with angling it funny has worked. And then that goes there like that, that goes there like that, and then this goes in like that, and it's all gone together. Look at it, it's lovely. Well done, everyone. Are we? Yes, we're a bit out, so I want to get the bottom in first. Just sticks out a little bit. So I'm just gonna put a nice healthy amount of glue in on the bottom here, and we're just gonna place it. And just wait. Squish it together so it can sit out. And then there we go. Cheers. Tally ho, toodle pip, etc. Spitfire. Okay. I'm gonna glue the two sides in. And we want it just like that. No. Stop dragging template. Come in the office. Oh no. There we go, right. Okay. Whole bunch of glue stuck out there because of how I slipped when I slipped with the glue gun. Gosh darn it all to heck. Ah dear. How's everybody doing? Yeetrox, I know you're doing alright, man. You've been chatting away even though you're busy. You're a good lad. Anyone else? Anyone else here? Tell me your woes. Right. I think, yeah, we're solid enough. We're going to do the next bit now. I'm just going to bend it and pray that we don't break it. I'm going to do a largish portion of that wing. I call it a wing. It's not really a wing, is it? It's just a shape. There we go. So we just hold that like that. Just in. Where's that strip? I think, oh, it's under the keyboard, that's alright. So I think that's the only thing that needs to go on, and then that's the base done. And then we can move on and do all like the strips that go all the way around the rest of it along the top. And I plan on doing all of it because this is a much shorter build than I thought it was. Like, I don't know why. I think the last few times that I've built the Reach thigh, it's taken forever, or it felt like it was taking forever. And then this one, it just came together, that one. It just went, done. I was like, no, nice one, yeah. Definitely wasn't complaining, you know, it just came together. That's always good when that happens. So I reckon we could probably get it all done within a couple of hours, and then I'll be free to just like talk to y'all. And if there's enough people left over at the end, that's what I'll do. We'll just chat, make jokes, and be silly. When I get onto my own projects, I've had an idea of like, why don't I do like a build but have drinks at the same time. So basically what I'm saying is I could do like a drunken build. But that's for rich me. That's for future rich me when I've got loads of money and I can afford to waste foam, you know. The part you're making for the arm? No. No, we've done the arms, dude. Oh yes, we did the arms 2 days ago. Thigh. It's the leg, dude. It's the upper part of the leg, you know. So yeah, that's the right here. And yeah, what I've got hold of is that it just needs to go around like that. And we've got one strip to add to it, but that's it. And then, like I say, this is like the base of it is completely done. And then all we really need to do after that is get the strips on and then the inner thigh layers. And it's done. Like, I can't believe how quick it's happened. I'm going to have to message Tommy and be like, right, I've done it. Can you give me a shin measurements and stuff? Because, yeah, we've got the shins and then we've got boots. So I need to get him to decide what sneakers or boots he's going to use for his actual feet. Because that's something I'll do for you as well, Yeetrox, is if you've got an old pair of shoes, something you don't mind, you're probably going to throw out anyway, or they're old and battered from working or something like that, you will need to glue them in to the boot parts that I make you, if you know what I mean, because they just go over the top. They just slot on top of your existing boots. Yeah, I don't know how better to explain that. So you get your actual boot or your actual sneaker. Sneakers are easier, like trainers are easier because you can slip them on and slip them off without having to lace anything. And you just put the foam boot on top and glue it all the way around the bottom, and that's it. And you have a halo boot that you can get in and out of quite easily. But you have to glue it in. I've tried every other method. I've tried Velcro, I've tried just sort of clips and stuff, and it never works. You're so much better off, and it's safer to do like just glue it. And you ruin your shoes. You will ruin your shoes, but it is safer if you're going to be walking around in that thing, you know, and maybe at a con or something, or walking down the street, or whatever you might be doing in this suit. It's safer all round if you are glued into those boots. Because like I say, every other time I've done something like that, they've just come off, and it wrecks the foam, and you fall over, and you basically destroy your entire suit. Right, just this last bit to do now. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Just hold that on and get the glue off. Yuck. Right. There we are. And then what we've done here is literally the most complicated part of it. And I've just realised that I need to chop that off. I think. Did I chop it off on the... I did. I chopped it off the other one, and that's why it worked. Oh. Right. So... Oh, no wonder. Oh, god damn it. Shite. Yeah, I sliced off the edges on here last time. Right, it should be okay. Let's just get on and I'll stop worrying about stuff. Just right. Next, we need this guy on a strip. So I'll try and find a nice long piece of foam that might accommodate. No. This one. It'll be close. Yes, there we go. Great. Right, let's get that on. There we go. Lovely. Now, on the template, we're working backwards, so I've got to try and... Now, I did a sort of angle cut on that. So I might just do an ever so slight one on this side to mate it. But only slightly. It needs to be almost subconscious because we don't want it to be too different to the first one we've built. I'm going to do an angle at the top. And I'm going to try and mimic the angle. I think we managed that. That's good. And then we can just do a straight cut down this one, can't we? Yes, we can, yeah. With the knife vertical. I'll pop you over there. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we fucking go. There we fucking go. That was... No. 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 I can't do it. No. Right. Okay, we're going to do little sections at a time. Fully layering all of it. None of this just at the surface bollocks. We're going to spread it across the entire part. And get it on. Get it right on there. Oh, get it on. we go. Ish. Ish. Ugh. I'm going to relearn how to talk. Now I'm going to do the bottom. No, we don't need to on this one. Good, okay, right. Very good. Oh, I hate doing that. But we haven't really got a choice. Spread it out a bit. I've gone all quiet. Sorry, I went into my own head there. And just oh my god. I just had an entire hour's worth of conversation with myself. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, in my head, I was talking to other people, but like, you know, there's no one else in there, so it was myself. I was just, yeah, away with the fairies, as they might say, round this neck of woods, is an understatement just there. Jesus. I truly was away with the fairies in the secret garden of Queen Maggie or something. The Duke Wilmeister. Go. Whew. Nope, I'm here. I'm listening to. What did I say? I don't remember what I said, dude. I'm sorry. I was like in my own world again. And yeah. Oh dear. Right. Oh, was it because I was saying I was having a conversation with myself? Yeah, but I was doing it in my head, dude. So I know you're there, but you couldn't have been listening in there. Or could you? Are you in my head? Hedrox, are you in my head? Oh, the terror. Right. Oh, stop it. Right, okay. Right, we've got the strip in. Now we can start actually gluing it together. And then we will have the base done, and then we will immediately move on to doing all of the strips that go along the top, and it's done. Got that stupid bloody bot that keeps popping up on Twitch. It tells you, you know, oh, best viewers or that, whatever that is, like at something or other, and it's like, what best view. What's that got to do with anything? How does that help anyone? What's the scam? Like, I don't get it. I don't get what that's supposed to do. What do they get out of it? Explain it to me. Explain it to me. Anyway, right. Oh no. Right. No, we're not having that. No. There was like a glob of glue right in the corner of this bottom part there, right where my finger is, right in that corner. There would have been no way I could have got that out. No way. Yeah. See, you got me just there. Oh dear, right. Glue web. It's 12:30. It's a viewing of this house tomorrow. So the house could sell, and that would mean in a few weeks' time I'll have to find somewhere else to live. But we'll see. No idea. No idea what I'm going to do. Ow! Oh, my back. Ah. Whew. Right. Damn it. It's not worked. I tried to separate it and let the glue go backwards, but it didn't work and it's all come to the surface. Oh, I've just had a subscription on YouTube. Is he your dad? Etrox? Hector Rodriguez? Shout out to that guy. Thank you for subbing. Either way, thank you. I very much appreciate it. Ow. There we go. It says Hector Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Is it? Yeah. Yeah. Hector Rodriguez. Is that right? And it says Hector. So he might be signed into someone else's profile when he's subbed to me. But that's okay. He can sign into his own one and sub on that one as well. Then I get more subs. A happy accident. We call that in the old Blighty. In the old British Isles, we call it a happy accident. A whoopsie daisy, all worked out well. No, don't do that. No! Stop it. Oh my god, there's so much glue. God damn it. Right, no. I'm gonna have to just sit it like that and then pull it all off when it's dry. You know, all good, innit? All good, mate. Right. Okay. Let's see what the damage is. Translation. Let's see how it's turned out. Oh no. There might be too much glue to peel off. It's all sort of congregated all the way along that line. You can sort of see it shining a little bit. That is a problem because no paint doesn't want to settle on this glue, and I've tried a million times and it just doesn't. So, oh look, it's slowly peeling out. Oh no, lost my anchor point. Okay. No, we're not getting that out. Damn. Oh, that's annoying. Wonder if I'd try and warm it up a little bit and then try and scrape it off with my nail. Oh, that's worked a little bit. Okay. Right. Good. Okay. Got loads of globs. Ow. There we are. Right. Okay. Here we are at the point of just need to bend this part because that's the part that should be bent, not the rest. And before I put anything in, last time this bit was a little bit too wide, so I'm going to put a couple of little canals in just so it'll fold up a little bit. It's just to take a little bit of strength out of it, so when we can push it together like that a little easier later when we need to. Now, what am I going to do about that really wide gap? Because it needs to match the other one, and I can't. I might have to slice it out and pull it together like so a little bit. I think we can. I think I just need to make this a sharper angle like that. Oh. So yeah, we're going to slice that out. I'm going to try and make it an equal amount on this side as well. Ooh. Yeah. I'll just recap. So, like, I might have been the only one paying attention at that time, but this is the bit that's filling it. And as you can see, there's like a huge gap on both sides. That needs to be smaller. So if we simply take out that amount on each side and now just slice along the glue where we've glued it, that should be, it should be enough. There's the glue mouse. Did you hear the glue mouse? She squeaks when we cut. There she is. The glue mouse. All hail the return of the glue mouse. And there, look. We push that together and already, look, that's much more like it. And it's not compromising the build this time around. So that's good. That's really good. And a hell of a lot neater than the other one. Even though it was a real dodgy cut that we just did. You know, it's come out well. We're okay. We're going to glue the outside. And try and... There we go. There. We do lose a tiny bit of integrity, but it's only temporary. Because once we get that bit that I was lining up, once we get that bit on there, that will just make it strong again. So that's good. Oh, my head. What is that beep that happens? Does anybody else hear that? I keep hearing like a beep beep. There, did you hear that? It's not a ghost, is that a ghost? Oh, that's glowing, isn't it? It comes up so small on my screen that like it looked like you'd done like a bunch of ghost emojis. Right, I can get rid of that. And right, we did this first last time, and this is the one that goes in here, and it's going to be a little bit wide for it, just a little bit, and I think we can squash it together a bit more so that it works properly. Right, let's get an old bit of scrap and put it on there, like that, almost. Oh, almost. There we are. Get out of the way. I'm even tempted to widen the bottom part here once I've got it like drawn on. Just a little bit. I think it should be alright. I mean, when you're going from paper to foam, you always end up adding a little bit anyway, just by the nature of the fact that you're going around the templates, not through them. So, okay, we need angles on the ends, on both ends, because they're the bits that are going to meet, and we need angles on the inside, because they're going on the inside. There we go. Right, that's that all out. I will save them, but not for anything build wise, I don't think. And these can be vertical knife cuts, because they are touching nothing. They would be on the inside. And we want just there and just there as the flip ups, I think. Is that about right? Let's have a look. Okay, not far off at all actually. Not bad. Yeah, it'll do. It will do, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it all flattened out, glue wise, and then let's get her on there. Just like so. We can move it over a little bit. Before it dries too much, and then right, I'm going to immediately glue this side in because there's a lot of tension on it, and I want it to go away. I want the tension to be taken by this part somewhat. I'm sorry if you can't see this is just the only way I can do it right now. I've got to try and get it to fold down under its own weight. That's it. There we go. Get that off. And that bit. And try and hold this together a second. Oh, that's it. Right. Just there where my thumb is that one little bit there is holding all the tension. And it's like it's pulling, it really wants to pull apart. I think we've just about managed to get the glue onto it enough. And then there's this side to go on as well. And we just need to try and fucking get that in the corner. Right, okay. Oh God. Just missed the edge like an idiot. Oh, okay. Sorry, I've got to get the glue off my nails. It's a compulsion. Right, that just needs to go down a little bit more, and it's not. There we go. Oh God, it's gone messy, but there. It's in. Whew, okay. Right. Right, I can get rid of this now. And this. And everything else we need. Oh, I might be able to use that for the next bit because it's only very, very small. There he is. I believe it's that way this time. Along here. Is it? No, it's this way. Good. Okay, good. Right. Yeah. Right. Why am I trying to cut? It's just in the way no matter where I put it. Let's put it. Okay, there. Now. No, that is wrong. It is actually this way around, isn't it? Oh my God. Right. That's the way around it was. That's the way around we need it to be. So that's the sharp bit. Yes, right. Home on the range. Where I might find my brain in a buffalo. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying or what I'm doing anymore. The delirium has kicked in fully, and that's where we're at now. Wow. The penis is strong in this one. Right. Okay. Am I sure I've done it the right way around? I haven't. I know I haven't. I've done it the wrong way. I know I've done it the wrong way. Like, it doesn't make sense. That makes sense, but it doesn't. Right. No. Stop being a dickhead. Right. Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. We're going to glue this end on to this end, and we're going to shut the fuck up and get on with it. Right? Good. Because I'm sick of your complaining. There. I'll let that solidify because it needs to really solidify, and then I'm going to just go like this for a little bit. And then I'll be fine. I keep slumping down in my chair and then my back hurts. I'm going to be like... Otherwise... you know. Philippe. Hector. Sorry, I'm just checking all... Like, I've got emails galore here, and I need to get rid of them all. Yeah, okay. Right. Shit. You back on. You come over here. Right. I need to... What do I need to do? I've just lost my brain. Like, everything's just disappeared out of my... Right, okay. No, I know where we are. I just forgot what we were doing. And it's there. It's right there. Right in front of my face. Okay. So, part one. Let's just get this bit on. This first little section. Gonna stretch it across a little bit. Because if I remember correctly, this bit is just ever so slightly short. I don't know why. I think it's probably because of just how the foam comes out, that like this one little piece is just a little bit short for the what it needs to be, type of thing. So we just have to push it over a little bit. And then we can pull this in, and I'm going to do both those little sections at the same time, these two, just here, so that we can keep the shape and hold it together and hopefully get a nice result. 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 Right. There we go. See, just gotta try and keep it together. I've managed to shape this one a little bit closer to what it should be. Like, there's supposed to be a sort of delve inward there, and I've managed to sort of do it this time. I didn't manage to do it on the other one, and it's more or less straight. But on this one, I've sort of managed it at the top. It's okay because it's not going to look symmetrically different to the other one. It's just a little bit better shaped and it should be the same size and everything. So it's all right. Don't worry. Okay. That's that done. Now we need to do that weird one. Not that one. Where's the weird one gone? Ah, there it is. My skulls were taking the care of it. So there we go. That's it. That's the weird one. I'm going to find a nice spindly piece of scrap that it'll go on. Like it might go on. Oh, it might go on that. Ooh, just out. No, it won't go on that one. I'm going to chuck that. That's wrecked. Can we fit in there? Oh my god, we might. We will. I really didn't expect that. That can come off because that's just in the way. Oh, there we go. That's so close. It's amazing. Okay, excellent. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Tension. Oh, we've got glue again. It may even squeak when we cut it out. We'll see. Oh shit! Oh, I hate it when that happens. Crisis averted. We're okay. It moved, but we got it straight back on, so that's good. And we're there and there. That's so cool. I love it when that happens. Look how close that is to all the edges. And it fit. That's amazing. Ah, ooh. Oh my god, come on. Oh, why does my back have to do this to me? Oh dear. Have I only just gone live on Twitch? What the hell? Or is it gone and then come back on? If anyone's watching on Twitch, has that like gone off and on again? So I've just got a notification as if to say I'm like on it, you know, like I've just gone on. Yeah, it did. So for an hour and 52 minutes, it streamed on Twitch and then Twitch shut off and started again. So I apologise. Anybody that was watching on Twitch, I really, I'm sorry. I just suddenly saw my view count go down from like 5 to 1. And now it's gone up to 2 again. And like, yeah. Ah. I hope they find it. That sucks. Right. I need to figure out what I'm doing here. So that's going to be further back. Doesn't really need to be angle cut at the bottom, but it does need to be angle cut around the sides. A little bit. But I'm not doing a lot because it is thinner than we actually need, and we're going to end up having to utilise those little canals that I did earlier. But yeah, anyone that was watching on Twitch, if you've come back, thank you so much. I don't know why it kicked me out and started me again. You don't get told these things. Quite frankly, they just do it, and they don't really. You never get a reason. I actually need to do the angle cuts first, really. Yeah. So yeah, you're always better off doing like the angle cuts and things like that first, and then do the vertical knife slices afterwards, because basically, if you go around and just do all of these first, all the like, you know, where you keep the knife nice and straight up and vertical, then you take the integrity away, the strength of the form, and then when you come in and try and do an angled one, it'll start flobbering around them. You know. Yeah, there it is. It's just put the streaming thing in again in the chat, which you won't see. It's getting well the thighs. Shit. Ah, there we go. Right. Yeah, they're not too bad. It's coming together slowly. We'll be all good in a moment. So let's see what we need to. Yeah, I need to take a little chunk out of the middle. So just about there to about there. Oh, it's not quite there, is it? But okay. There we go. Only taking very, very thin little slices out of it because we don't need a lot. And we want that. Oop, that is what we want. And we've managed it. So that's good. Right, okay, we've done that. And now we need to take a line out of this one. Let me get that out of the way. Because obviously this is going to follow all of this round here. So we need to take a line out of that one, and just make a slice on that one. And for reasons that will become very, very obvious in a moment, you take slices out of both sides of the first one, because that's going... So you leave a gap like that, so you can go with it. And then we're doing the same for the next one down. Now we have that going on. Yeah. And then we just take a slice out of that one. We don't need to remove it because that's going to move that way around. And we're going to be looking at that. And that is going to go around this guy. See? Ta-da! Right. First things first, I'm going to glue just this top part here to the bit that we've just glued onto the main part. Right here. I'm going to keep it fairly straight as well, because the bottom part will bend under like that, and we're going to go behind it. But first of all, let's get this on and glued, just like this. I think what my problem is here is I need to... There. Because we're in tall stuff now, so I just need to move the camera accordingly, don't I? Yes, quite. So we can get rid of that one now. We're slowly getting rid of all the templates, and we've only got about 4 or 5 left to do. It's just getting them on here. That's the key. That's the... Oh no, it's split. Oh, that is such bullshit. Oh, I can't believe you did that, you bastard. Right. Where are you? You fucker, where's the split? Right there. Right. Right, I think I got it. There's definitely glue just below the surface of that split, so if I just hopefully leave that for as long as I'm going to leave this to also properly solidify, then we should be alright. And while that's solidifying, I'm going to glue this into place as well, get that bit shaped, just so it's done. That's really annoying. That's really annoyed me that there's a split right on the surface at the top. And it's right where your eye goes when you're looking at this on someone. That's the front of it. That's literally the display part. That's the side. And that's the interesting bit. Like, that's a bit that'll catch your eye if they're walking past you. But that's in front of you. That's the very top and it's the very front and the very top of the front. So it's the part of the leg that's the closest to your eyeballs. That's not good. Yeah, well, hopefully that's sorted it out. That's actually, you know, done what we needed to do. But it's just shit. Right, I'm going to glue one side at a time this time. I didn't do that last time. I tried to do the whole thing, and it was very silly. But what can I say? It was this morning, and I wasn't thinking right this morning. Why am I getting random... Right, I'm just getting random shit. Okay. Right. I'm trying to work out why Twitch chucked me, but again, I'm never going to find out. I don't know why I'm trying, but never mind. Right. Gonna leave that a second. We're going to go like this. What's your favourite Halo game, Etrox? Which one do you like the best? I get torn. I get torn between, like, I think, oh, the first one, I really loved the first one, and then I think, but the second one was, like, a load of fun as well. Oh, but then the third one. Oh, but then ODST. Oh, but then I really like Reach. I get stuck, like, between them all, and I can never decide. So I'm always interested to know what people's favourite one is, because I can personally never pick one. I just can't. It's always like, oh, this one. Oh, no, it's not that one. It's this one. Oh, no, it's not that. Blah, 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 blah. And it goes on and on and on. Like me, jabbering right now, you know? I think the very first game is always going to be sort of my favourite, and the reason is because it holds the most special part in my heart, because I found it by accident. I used to have dreadlocks, right? I went round to my friend's house who used to help me maintain them before I knew how to do it myself. He was the one that taught me how to do it. And his roommate, or his flatmate, had an Xbox, and at the time I had the GameCube, and I had the remake of Resident Evil on the GameCube in 2001, and it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. And then he showed me Halo. He just went, oh, you've got to try this. And I was like, what the hell is this giant controller thing? Like the Starship Enterprise, the Duke controller that was bigger than my head. But then I started playing it. They even had an option to swap the sticks around, because I'm left-handed, so I like it the other way around. And I was like, it makes sense. It just made sense. And then I had loads of fun. Just 5 minutes, playing 5 minutes or something like that. Not very long at all. And then I immediately went out. I went home. I grabbed my GameCube, put it back in the box, and took all the games and everything I had, and took it to the nearest, like, I suppose in America it's like GameStop type of place. But it's a shop. It was a shop in England that actually doesn't exist anymore. But at the time, it was the biggest buying and selling, trading video game shop of the era. And I took it there, and I just swapped for an Xbox and one copy of Halo. And that's all I had. I don't even remember owning another game for that first system. I swapped my GameCube for the original Halo and an Xbox. And that was it. I played it so much that I used to play that first game on Legendary for fun. Like, I go, oh, I'll do Truth and Reconciliation today, and I'd just play through it on Legendary like it was nothing. And I wasn't even aware that was a thing. Like, I was doing anything special, until a friend of mine who was also, like, into his sci-fi stuff, and he wanted to play video games with me and what have you, came, and he was like, oh, can we turn the difficulty down? I keep dying. And I was like, and then it occurred to me, I was like, oh, I must be quite good at this game. If he's complaining he's dying all the time, and I'm fine, you know? And I was like, oh, I can't do it now. But mind you, I haven't played the original Combat Evolved since the 360 days, you know. Because that was the last time it was backwards compatible. You were allowed to play the original game on the Xbox 360, because they hadn't fully gotten rid of Bungie at the time. And it was as soon as the Xbox One happened, that is where Microsoft and Xbox like fell out of favour with everyone, I think. The audio is cutting out. Oh, I wonder if that's a stream thing because it's not cutting out on my end. I've got it in my headphones. Oh no. I wonder if we've had a drop in internet or something. Is it still doing it, Yeetrox? Am I still cutting in and out? Oh, it might have been me moving this microphone. That might have done it. I don't know. Let me know. Is it if it's still happening? Let me know. Maybe it's you. It could have been me when I moved the microphone, dude. And if it's not happening now, then that might be it. Because I've stopped moving the microphone around now, and it like, yeah. Can you hear my blowing constantly? Right. We're nearly there. We've nearly got it nice and solid. Oh, you think, was it you? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, man. I think I finally made the decision. The years decision that I've been thinking about for years, and that's which is my favourite Halo game, and I think it is Halo 1. It is still Combat Evolved. There's something about that game. Every other Halo game I played over and over and over again, but I don't really have a desire to play them again now. You know? Like, I started replaying Halo 3 and I played a few missions and I really enjoyed it, but I had no desire to keep going. And that might sound like sacrilege, really, to some people, but it's still the first one. It's still the first one that I feel like I could go. I mean, I haven't for such a long time now. It's been over a decade. It's been well over 10 years. When was the 360 axed? I think, yeah, Xbox One was like 2013, wasn't it? And I was playing the remaster of Combat Evolved on the 360 and Xbox One, and to this day that's the only one you're allowed to play the original disc of. I refuse. I'm sorry. No. And I was playing it because at the time I was like, yeah, Halo, more Halo. Oh, look, it's the first game, but it looks pretty. But then I realised it didn't feel right either. And as it turned out, Gearbox Software were the ones that developed it, and they made it from the PC port. Cheers, Randy. So, yeah, I was like, oh no, I've split the foam. Shit. Right, no, it's in just the right area where I could put some chrome paint on it and make that like a nice little piece of damage. So that's okay. Yeah, so they used the PC version of the game, which wasn't handled by Bungie either. That was outsourced to someone else. So it's sort of twice removed from the original game. Like, the original developer didn't even do that one. And so, yeah, it was like a bit... And it doesn't feel right. It doesn't, like, there's a weight to your character. Master Chief feels heavy, but he can jump real far, and it's quite floaty, and there's a certain feel to that first game on Xbox that was lost in translation for the PC port. It wasn't the same. And the only reason I know that, because I never played it at the time, is because that's the version that they used that's now on the Chief Collection, the Master Chief Collection. It's that same anniversary port from the Xbox 360 days. So, you know. But yeah, I've got an Xbox 360. In fact, I've got the Halo 3 Xbox 360, which I may go and grab and show you, Yetrox, if you're interested, because it's just behind me. And I'll show you on stream, like, right now if you want. Because it is by far, like, the best special edition console that they did. Like, that Halo did. Because, you know, they did a Halo 4 one, they did... don't think they did an ODST one, but they did Halo, like the original Xbox. They did a green one for Halo, and they did the Halo 3 360, and then they did a Halo 4 360 Slim, and that just looked like shit. Quite frankly. But yeah, I've got the Halo one down there behind me. Shall I go get it? Would you like to see? Would anybody like to see? Just tell me in the chat if you want to see it, and I'll get it. Right, we just need to do this one now, and we're going to flip it over. Let's see if we can get it on this, which we won't because it's an awkward shape. No. We might have to use this one. But even that, no, I don't think that's going to work either. Nope. Okay. I didn't want to use this one, but we're going to have to use it, aren't we? And then there's that piece down there as well, but I think we're probably better off using this one. Right. No, I think we can be more economic. I think we can save more foam if we do something like this, maybe. No, it's not quite going to work like that, but we could go down there. And I think if we go right up to the edge over here as well. But then I go right down the middle of that, and I don't like that. Yeah, I think maybe this is the best way, just going right up against this. And we sacrifice the middle of that, but we leave this huge piece, and we leave this huge piece and all this down here, so that's probably preferable. Literally, I'm going to put this on here, and then I'm going to grab that Xbox and show it off, because I really like it. It's so cool, and it is literally my only 360. And when I have my own space that is not someone else's house that I'm living in, then I'll be having it out and getting it and playing it. I'm actually going to use it. I'm going to play on it. Because yeah, I'm looking forward to the day that they figure out like a good Xbox and Xbox 360 emulator. There is a couple of good ones out there, and I use my Series X as an emulator, and I play like a lot of old stuff. You know, like 80s platforms and 90s and stuff, all the way up to like Dreamcast and PS1. Because I paid for developer mode, and it was good. I've got RetroArch on there, and I've got Xenia, but Xenia doesn't want to work properly, and that's the Xbox 360 thingy. But one moment, ladies and gentlemen. Move this out the way. And that. And this. And there she is. So yeah, that's the Xbox 360, the Halo Xbox 360. There we go. That's just the hard drive on the top. And the front, it has loads of details on the top. It's like drawn on and stuff, and it's just so cool. Even the bottom, they even put loads of stuff on the bottom. And like, yeah. It was just like, it's so cool. It's so cool. Like I say, when I get somewhere to go, when I properly am somewhere of my own, I will be using it. And I'm going to play the OG games on it as well. Because you can't play like the original game. I don't even know if I have a copy of the original game anymore. I know I've got a copy of the remaster on 360. But yeah, it's all dusty because I was doing a lot of sanding in here. But yeah, dude, Yeetrox, what do you think? Oh, Naz. Hello, Naz. What type of foam is this? This is plastic foam. I have CE on 360. You can take it. That one's my copy of the anniversary edition. Your CE is the one off original Xbox, if I remember correctly, Naz. Just thought I'd pop in after work. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've got a bit left to do. I just thought I'd take a break and show this to my new buddy Yeetrox, who's watching on YouTube. And yeah, to answer your question, dude, it is the Halo edition, the Halo 3 edition. I've got like crap all over it. I'm so disappointed with myself. And it's, yeah. But yeah, Naz, you're yeah, I might have Reach then. Yeah, you've got Reach, and you've got the OG Xbox version of the original Halo. And it was that one that was like the re-release, you know, where it was like Game of the Year, or not Game of the Year. It was the like Xbox Classics or something like that version of it. But I think that was the only one that we had in the house, the pair of us. Apart from that 360 version is mine. The one that I bought like when it came out, probably in like 2012 or whenever. What are you saying there? Rubbing alcohol. Yeah, it's just dust. It's just like, why aren't my words working? It's just wood dust. It's fine. It's like, you know. There we go. And it's clean-ish. Yeah, I was sanding bedposts in here, so everything has like a layer of wood dust on it. I'm surprised I have any Xbox originals because my Xbox was chipped. Yeah, well, you had Halo, you brought it with you, if I remember, way back in the day. Oh, see if I've got it lift. There we go. Oh, I saw you'd sent me a message. The next one of those volumes that I'm, the volumes of the original ones was number 4. But I wanted the IDW ones as well. So if there's a closing down sale going on, there's IDW volumes that I would like as well. Because they've just relaunched all that. So the older ones are probably going a little bit cheap because they're quite old now. IDW. Which way around are we doing this? That way, right. If you link me, then I can send him there's the OG. Let's see if I can do it. I'll do it quick. So, like, I'll find the comic volume 4. Yes. There it is. So I'll send you that. That's the one like that you were asking about. And then this next one that I'll send you is IDW TMNT volume. I'll just send you volume 1 because that's like the, and I'd like to start collecting these volumes as well. So that should have gone to you. Yeah, he does that, doesn't he? With his late night mincing around the house, the cat. Yeah. So those are the ones. They're like that I'm after, really. Those two. I didn't read all of your message. I'll read it properly later, but I'm sort of trying to concentrate. But not really. And I'm going to be going until I've got this strip on, I think, and then that'll do me for the night. And then we'll be doing the usual. We'll get back on in the morning for a couple of hours. Yeah, only it'll be a short one because I need to be out of the house because there is a viewing. So I might come on a tiny bit earlier than I have been. And then I'll be back for nighttime shenanigans again. Because I'm a glutton for punishment. And you are going to be on there, right? Okay. So we need an angle. We actually need an angle on that side, and I don't know if I did one. No, I didn't, because I'm... Oh, no, I don't. Nope, we don't need one. We don't need one at all. Right. Have I still got your Yeetrox? No, it doesn't look like it. Never mind. Yeah, let me know what happens, Naz, with that, with the comic book situation. I'm happy to pay for them myself. I don't know if you said that they were going to be real cheap or free or what, because I didn't read it. I just saw like the question, so I tried to answer your question. There we go. Ugh. Right. I've asked him, so what? Oh, okay, yeah, right. I'm with you. Now, okay, we need to slice, and so that's going like that, and then we need to be there. So it's a slice like that, with little bit taken out. Ta-da! Right, and like last time, this is going to be the first bit that I put on. So that can be like the anchor. I need more glue. He's got a load of Warhammer stuff down 60%. That's cool. Grab it. Grab it all. But yeah, I'll definitely have either of those comics, and if you send him the money for them or whatever and let me know how much they are, I'll give you it as soon as I know. Because I like turtles. Right. This one isn't too short. That's weird. Why is that? This was too short when I did this before, and now it's not for some reason. Oh no, it is. Oh my god, why did it line up? Yep. Right, I'm gonna do a thing. Where I grab a piece from something and just just want to line up the like that. Okay. And we want that side to have an angle. Just a small extension, you know, as you do. Yeah, I've got some Lord of the Rings stuff down to 20 quid instead of like 70. Yeah. Anyway, I'll have some sleep because I'll probably get up 5 asking for paddling pool. Yes, he will. Night night. Thank you for chatting. I always appreciate the extra chatting. Right. Let's see. Okay. Do. That extension I've just made is far too long. So I'm going to have to chop it down, but I need to see how much I need to chop it down. And it's probably about there. Right where my thumb is. There we go. And we'll shove it on there. Like that. Ow. Bernie. Hot. Burny, burny, hot, hot. It wasn't nice, right? Okay, that's that bit glued down as well. It's a bit messy looking because it's black pen on white foam, but it'll be okay. I promise. And I know I've said before I shouldn't be doing great big long strips at the same time, but I don't care because I'm a rebel. Do what I like. Don't tell me what to do, you're not my real mom. Here we go. Careful this, Yeatrox. Done. Right, moving straight along to this bit. Spread it out nice and thin. And once we've got this little section on here, I'm going to go right to the other end and glue it to the part that it's going to marry up to, or attach to, whatever's the best one. Bro, you should take a break and eat. I ate. It's like it's like 10:30 at night over here, my dude. So yeah, I ate hours ago, man. I'm done. But I'm ending the stream once I've got all this attached properly. That's going to be the end for tonight, and I'm going to do the last few little bits tomorrow morning. And then I'll probably see you on my evening tomorrow night because I'll be doing the shins. Sorry. Once I'll get a measurement of him hopefully tonight, and I'll be able to do those shins tomorrow. And then it's boots and hand plates, and that's the whole suit done. And then all we have to do, and then I'll be painting it. I don't know how much I can do on stream because I have to do a bit of spray painting as well. So I'll do what I can and try and stream it. But there's going to be a lot where I'm going to be needing to be like out the door. There's ventilation, you know. You don't want to be choking on paint fumes. So here we go. So yeah, just that bit in the middle now. Just this little tiny bit. I'll go from behind. I'll just put a line on, so I'm going to try and scoop it with the edge of my piece of foam there. There we go. All right. There we are. Whoop. That is the whole base of the thigh done. I think we're all right there. It's come out well. You can see what we're missing. Like that. But yeah, that's cool. I'm happy with that. I'm going to take some pictures for Tommy. And there. And that's it. I think we're all done, aren't we? So yeah, I'll probably end it there. We've had a good evening, haven't we? Yeah. I'm looking for. I'd like to lay it all out and what have you as well, though. Oh, that's what I'm probably going to work on tomorrow morning. Is once this is done, if I have time, I'm gonna. Oh God. I need to remeasure all like the belly part and the belt part, because I don't know if where is he? There he is. He gave me a measurement for around there. 43 inches. And like that is that. Now I think that's because he just did this. So no, he didn't, because I've just counted centimetres. I'm such an idiot. Right. 43, that's 34. 43. So that's that. I hate that this is impossible to... Right, so what's half of 43 inches is 22.5. So like that. So that should be like what he's got there. That's a little bit... That's about right for me as well, so I reckon I'll try and measure it up for me. And do it. Oh. But yeah, that's something I need to do tomorrow. And that's it. That's it for tonight. We've done well. We've got this guy together. It's all come up Millhouse, hasn't it? And yeah, quite happy. I'll see you all tomorrow. And thank you for watching. Anybody that watches the videos back on YouTube or Twitch, I suppose. I really appreciate those views as well, so thank you very much if you got to the end here and you're listening to me ramble on. Thank you for that. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeechox, always good talking to you, my boy. Thank you very much for sticking around and talking. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you had fun. Me too, I think, except for the pain. But yeah, thanks again. Good night, everybody.